Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh, He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, These Are 5 Reasons Why a Woman Should Date Multiple Men. Right, ladies? So these are my top 5 reasons why a woman should date multiple men at a time instead of just dating one man at a time. You see, when you're dating, you are collecting data, right? I'm gonna say that again. When you're dating, you're collecting data. You're not committed to anybody. When you're dating, you're single, correct? Can everybody agree that when you're in the dating phase or the dating stage of your life, you are not exclusive or you are not loyal to anybody because you are single, right? Nobody has claimed you as their woman, as their girlfriend. Nobody has, put a ring on your finger. Nobody has even, claimed you at all, period, right? So you are still single. Nobody even made you a girlfriend yet, right? So with that being said, you do not owe any man anything, right? You don't owe anybody anything who you are dating. If you're dating somebody, you don't owe them anything. So the problem with a lot of women is you date one man at a time. And then you wonder why when you date one guy at a time and it don't work out, and now you starting all the way over, and now you so heartbroken, and now you crying and you all upset because you was focused on that one guy when you didn't even see that it's actually men out there that are willing to give you everything you want, need, and desire. Anything you want in a man is out there. Anything you desire in a man is out there. You just have to believe that it's out there instead of just settling for just anything that comes your way. The problem is a lot of women just settle for just one man and focus in on one man. And what if it don't even work out with that one guy? And now you just a wreck without him. You can't eat, can't sleep, can't do nothing without that one guy in your life. But if you was dating other men, it wouldn't even be like that, right? You know what I'm saying? You have other options, you have other priorities, you have other guys to choose from. You don't have to settle for just one guy, and you don't owe him no loyalty. Why would you be faithful to a man that's not your man? Do that make sense? This man is not your man. Why are you being faithful? Because if you only talk to one man at a time, that means that you're being faithful to that man, correct? Let's just say you say, I only like dating one man at a time. You say, Sid, I'm a woman. I just like dating one man at a time. I don't like dating multiple men at a time. I only like dating one man at a time. Well, that means if you're only dating that one guy, that means you're not dating anyone else, correct? And if you're not dating anyone else, that means that you are in turn being faithful to a man that's not your man. You are voluntarily, being faithful to a man, and he not even your man. Did he say that he was going to cut off everybody else for you? No, he ain't say that. And even if he do say that, still don't believe it if he has not claimed you as his girlfriend and put a title on you, and then even further put a ring on your finger, right? If a man ain't even made you his girlfriend yet, then you are free to do what you want to do. If you are not a girlfriend, and then, even further, if you are not a wife, you are still single. Especially if you ain't even made it to the girlfriend part, like you don't owe nobody anything. So you're being faithful to a man, and he not even your man. He ain't even earned that spot for you to cut off every other guy, cut off the chances of you meeting what you really want for one guy that don't even deserve it. And guess what? Because most times you don't even know what he doing on his side, right? So you gotta be very, very careful when it comes to dating one guy at a time. When you date one guy at a time, a lot of times when it don't work out, you gonna find out why you should be dating multiple men at a time. And I'm gonna give you my top 5. Yes, 5 reasons why a woman should date multiple men at a time, and why you should not just date one guy at a time, okay? So we're gonna jump right to it. We're going number 1. So number 1, the first reason why you as a woman, you should date multiple men and not just date one guy at a time is you do not want to throw all of your eggs in one basket. Have y'all ever heard that before? Have you ever heard that saying before? It's a reason why that is a saying in the first place, right? You should never, ever, ever throw all of your eggs in one basket. Would you put all your money on a bet that was a 50-50 chance that you might lose all the money in your bank account? Would you draw out all the money out your bank account and put it on one bet that was a 50-50 chance that you may or may not lose everything? Would you even risk that? No, most of y'all would not even risk that. So why would you throw all your eggs in one basket? Why would you throw all your love, all your energy, all your sex, all your support, all your feelings, emotions? Why would you throw everything into this man? You cooking, you cleaning, you giving him back rubs and foot rubs, you doing. Why would you invest all this into one man that he ain't even deserved that yet? He ain't claimed you yet. He ain't made you his girlfriend. He ain't put no title on you. He ain't claimed you. He has not made things official yet. Do not throw all your eggs in one basket and be faithful to a man that's not even faithful to you, and he not your man. So, because guess what? Because a lot of times the problem is you as a woman, you will be dependent on this one guy. When you throw all your eggs in one basket and you date one guy at a time, you become hyper dependent on this man. All of your feelings, all of your emotions, anything this man do is going to affect you so bad, right? If this man do anything, if this man don't text you back, look at how you act. You going crazy. Why you won't text me back? Why you won't call me back? Why you don't see me? Why you don't notice me? Why won't you talk to me? Why are you ignoring me? Right? You going crazy because this guy won't text you back. But if you was dating multiple guys, who cares? You dating, Jamal, you dating Marcus, you dating Sean, you dating, whoever. You know what I'm saying? You dating all these different guys. It don't even matter if, Bobby over here don't text you back. Who cares if Bobby don't text you back? You like, okay, he ain't. You might not even know this because you over here texting Jamal anyways. You over here texting Marcus anyways. So, you don't care if Bobby texts you back or not. Who cares, right? So, but if you don't talk to nobody else and you only talk to Bobby, then if Bobby don't text you back, now you like, why won't he text me back? Why won't he call me? Why is he ignoring me? You tripping. You going crazy. Look at how you acting, right? So you look so desperate. You look so pathetic. You look so thirsty. You know what I'm saying? You just doing too much, right? And it is unattractive, when you are just looking so desperate like that, right? So you do not want to overextend yourself to one man, because a lot of times, and guess what? You don't even know what else is out there. If you go for the first pick offered to you, you don't know what else is out there. I'm going to give you another example. Here go another example. Let's just say you are an upcoming singer, right? You're an upcoming singer, okay? And you got different record labels that are coming out for you, right? They're looking at you, you up and coming, people really like your music, you can really sing, you're getting some exposure, and people are starting to really like you, right? You up and coming, right? You're an up and coming singer, up and coming artist, right? Now you got different record labels that are interested in you, right? Now, would you just go for the first record label? Let's just say, Atlantic Records come to you and say, hey, we really like you. We want to sign you. Are you just going to just sign that, document over and just sign everything or sign whatever they are requesting, when you ain't even seen what the rest of the record labels are offering you? Did you even get a chance to see? Because it might just be a better deal out there, right? You might just pass up on a really good deal. You never know. If you go for that deal, you didn't even know that Sony Records or, Epic Records or whatever records, they are offering you, way more money and way more exposure, and you get to keep all of your, creative masters. You get to keep all of your, all of your work. You get to keep everything. They only get a small percentage of whatever. It's a good deal. They give you the exposure you need. It's a great deal. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more money. Well, they offering even more money, to push you than that one record label, than Atlantic record label, So you didn't even know what else was out there. And you went for that first offer, that first contract, and now it's a bad contract, and now you stuck in the deal, and now you all upset because you chose the wrong contract when you should have just waited and saw what else was out there, and then you make your decision. Don't be so quick to just make a first decision and just settle for just something that just comes your way. You want to explore your options and see what is the best option for me. What out of these types of guys, what is the best for me? Not just this one guy, because he may or may not be a good guy for you. Then what? Now you gotta start all over again, right? Then you talk to one guy at a time. Now you talk to a new guy, and it don't work out again. Now you starting all over again, But if you dating, 2, 3, 4, or however many guys that you want to date, you not worried about if one fall off, you still talking to 2 other guys. You still talking to, 2, 3 other guys anyway. So you won't even be worried about, if a guy get the tripping or if it don't work out. It's not going to break your heart so bad when one guy want to leave you. You never know. You throw all your eggs in one basket, and now this guy feel like, I don't really like it like that. I ain't really feeling her. Or, oh, my ex came back. Sorry, can't talk to you. My ex came back. Sorry, can't talk to you. My baby mama came back. Sorry, can't talk to you. I'm married. You know, some guys, he might be married, right? Or he might have, you know, played you or whatever. And now you over here like, dang, I really liked him, but he played me or he used me or whatever. You know, he was playing games. He didn't want to commit. He didn't want nothing serious, you know, stuff like that. And now you got to start all over with a whole nother guy, right? But, you know, if you got other guys you talking to, if this one guy, let's say you find out that, you know, this man, you know, he lied to you. He said that he was single, but he really, you know, he actually married. You know, some guys, you might find out he married and he lied to you. Now you can say, oh, I could cut you off. I don't even care. I'm talking to a couple other guys anyways, so it's not going to hurt me to let you go, you know, because you was faking, you was phony, and I don't even need you, you know, and you know in the back of your mind, I don't even need you because it's other guys that, you know, is there, you know what I'm saying? So you're not even going to be worried about cutting any guy off or losing any guy, you know? Anybody could go. You ain't worried about it. You like, hey, act up if you want to. Hey, it's other guys willing to take your spot, you know, so you better act right, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's going to get these guys in order, you know what I'm saying? But you as a woman, you cannot just throw all your eggs in one basket. You never want to put all your money on one bet that's a 50-50 chance that you might lose all your money. Why would you put all of your resources, all of your feelings, time, emotion, you putting every bit of you, your sex, your money, your energy, your femininity, everything about you, and you throwing it into one guy, and it's a 50-50 chance that he might not even like you. It's a 50-50 chance that he might be using you. It's a 50-50 chance he don't even want no girlfriend. He don't even want no wife. Then what? You giving this man everything and he don't even want you, you know? Then when it goes sour or it don't work out or it blow up in your face, now you heartbroken and now you can't eat, can't sleep because you threw all your eggs in one basket and you was worried about one guy when if you had other guys, you wouldn't even care. You'd be like, hey, you could go. I don't even care. I'm talking to other guys anyways. You wouldn't even too much even bother you. It wouldn't even too much even bother you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times it protects your feelings. When you date multiple guys at a time, it protects your feelings. I'm gonna say that again. When you date multiple men at a time, I did not say have sex, okay? Hold on, let me get that straight, right? I did not say have sex with multiple men. I said date. You could go on a date and not have sex with a man. You can hang out with a guy and not have sex with him. You can kick it with a guy and, you know, see how he is in public, see how he is as a man, see who he is as a person without having sex with him. You do not have to have sex with a man in order to date multiple men. I'm going to say that again. If you are dating multiple men, that don't mean that you have to have sex with multiple men. I'm not saying that. Now, you could do what you want to do. Ain't nobody judging you over here. Hey, it's your body, your choice. Do what you want to do, you know. No judgment. But I'm just saying you can just date guys and just see, you know, different personalities. See different types of guys. See different, you know, different types of guys that you may or may not be interested in. And then you get to make your decision and you get to see, okay, I kind of like him. He cool, but, you know, I don't really know, you know what I'm saying? But this guy, you know, he's pretty cool. Let me see, you know, I don't know where this is going to go, but we'll see. You know, this guy, you know, he's showing a lot of affection or he's, you know, really trying or he's spending a lot of money. You know, let me see, you know? So ultimately, you get to benefit anyways when you are dating multiple men. You still benefit from multiple men because multiple men want your attention. That means that multiple men are trying to win you over. That means that multiple men are trying to make you happy. That means multiple men are trying to be seen and trying to get your attention. So that means they're going to be spending money on you. This guy taking you out here, spending money on you. This guy taking you out, spending money on you here. This guy taking you out, you know, spending you money, you know, flying you here, doing this, doing that, doing whatever. And guess who get the benefit? You know, this guy, he want to pay this bill. This guy, he want to do this. This guy, he want to do that. You know, and then you get to pick, okay, you know, which guy do I like more? And then you get to pick which guy you like more, you know, or which guy is applying the most pressure, which guy is trying the hardest, which guy is showing up and showing out of all the guys. Which one do you like the most? You like, hey, I kind of like him, he cool, but you know, him over here, he really trying. So, you know, and may the best man win. You got to make these men earn the spot in your life. It is a privilege. If you are dating and you're dating with a purpose, you're trying to see the best option for you. Why are you settling for one guy? You're settling for one guy. You need to see what's the best option for you and may the best man win. That's how you pick. When all these guys are doing for you and whichever one is doing, whichever one you like the most, or whichever one you feeling the most, whichever one you more attracted to, whichever one that's making you the happiest, that's really the one that you most compatible with, that's the one that you want to be with, right? So you get to pick, and you don't just choose somebody just by default that's showing you some attention. That's the problem that a lot of you women do, is that you throw all your eggs in one basket and you just wait for the first guy that show you some attention. And when you do that, you're settling. So do not settle. You want to collect data. You want to see what's out there. You know, you get the benefit, and you get to see what you like, what you don't like, what you're into, what you're not into. You know, this guy, you might not like the way he dressed, you know, whatever. I don't really like that type of guy. This guy, you know, well, I'm not really feeling what he said on this date. He said something that rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like guys that think like that, you know. Or this guy right here, you know, he okay, but I don't really like this. So you as a woman, you never, ever, ever want to throw all your eggs in one basket. Never put all your money on one bet. That's a 50-50 bet that you might lose all your money. Don't be doing stuff like that, right? You want to see. You want to have multiple bets, right? You want to put your money on multiple bets. So if one bet go wrong, you still got more money over here. You know, you ain't tripping so hard. You like, okay, ouch. You know, I lost one. You know, I lost a little bit of money, but I still got money over here in other bets, you know? So, but if you throw all your money, everything you got on one bet, and that bet don't go your way, now you're going to be really heartbroken because you lost all your money now, when, you know, you should have just placed all your money on multiple bets. And now if one don't go through, you're not really tripping because you still got other bets, right? And then when those bets, you know, one of them gonna go through. So it's a numbers game. A lot of times you gotta realize when you're dating, it is a numbers game. It's a numbers game. You trying to see what's the best option for me. What am I compatible with, you know? And a lot of guys, they get to tell you a lot about yourself. You find out a lot about yourself when you deal with multiple guys, and you get to make your decision based off of, you know, based off of your experiences with different guys and stuff like that, and what matches with you, right? So do not throw all your eggs in one basket. Do not limit yourself. Do not settle for just one guy that show you some attention. You want to place your bets. You want to see what else is out there and pick from a variety of guys until one guy who shows up the most and that you're the most compatible with earns your love, right? And he gonna show up past all the other ones, okay? So that's number one. So number two, the second reason why you as a woman, why you should date multiple men at a time and stop dating one guy at a time. When you just dating, you should date multiple men so you can see what's out there, is men usually talk to other women also, right? So guess what? If you single and you looking for love, right? Guess what these other guys doing? They single too. So they may not necessarily be looking for love, but I guarantee you they looking for some booty. So keep in mind, when you meet a man, do you honestly think he ain't talking to nobody? Let's be real. Let's think about this. When you first meet a man, when you and a man first meet, right? Do you honestly think he not talking to nobody? Or he not even attempting to try to talk to nobody? Or do you think he just, I ain't talking to no woman, I'm just by myself, I'm just focused on me, and then you just magically just come into his life and he just talking to only you? No, majority of the time it's not like that. Majority of the time, he talking to somebody. Before you, guess what? It was a girl before you. You don't think he wasn't talking to nobody? You think he wasn't getting no booty? Or he wasn't trying to get no booty? You think he wasn't thinking about even trying to get no booty before you? It was somebody before you, or somebody right now when he met you that maybe they going through something, or maybe he just got out of something, but it was somebody prior before you, or ongoing. It might be somebody ongoing now that he dating. So what I'm trying to say is, when you first come into a man's life, do not expect for you to be the only woman he talking to. I'm going to say that again. When you come into a man's life, do not automatically think, oh, you know what? I'm the only woman this man is talking to. He ain't talking to no women. He not trying to get no booty. He not worried about no women at all. He just magically stumbled upon me, and he's just a little angel, not talking to no women. He was just sitting at home reading his Bible and, minding his business, and I just came up and now I'm the only woman he's talking to. No, it don't work like that. He was talking to somebody. He was getting some booty somewhere. He was trying to get some booty somewhere, or he was getting some. So you was not the only woman that he was talking to. When you first meet a man, he talking to somebody. Now, I don't know if, maybe he just got out of something. Sometimes he just got out of something, and, he went fishing and the fish not biting for real, but you just got on the hook, and, now he talking to you by default like that, just as like a rebound. Sometimes you might have looked up and it looked like you the only one he talking to, but you just a placeholder. You think, oh, I came into this man's life and I'm the only one this man talking to. Yeah, you the only woman for right now because he needed something to get back on his feet with. You was the get back on my feet type of woman until I got the woman I really wanted to be with. You was the placeholder right now, in between type of girl. I was just dealing with you right now, just using you for the time being. I just got out of something. Maybe he just broke up with his baby mama, just broke up with his, his ex, or he just broke up with some girl, or he, in no contact with another girl, but he waiting for her to come back. So as soon as she come back, then, he gonna kick you to the curb. Or maybe he using you to make her jealous, So that's the only reason why it looked like you the only girl, but behind closed doors, you really not. You just the decoy. You just the right now in between placeholder girl, right? So majority of the time, a man is not just not talking to nobody. He talking to somebody. You know how men are. They trying to get the booty. You see how thirsty guys are. You as a woman, y'all know how thirsty men are for sex, right? Ain't every single guy coming your way. You done been through a lot of guys that tried to get sex from you. Pretty much all of them tried to get some booty from you, right? So you know how thirsty guys are. So guys ain't just sitting around not trying to get no booty. They trying to get some booty each and every day. It just depends on who booty they are involved with. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times he was not just not getting no booty before you, right? So you was not the only woman that came into this man's life. So with all that being said, if a man is out here doing his thing, having sex with whoever, doing his thing, whatever, talking to whoever, dating whoever, doing his thing, getting whatever he want out of women, you as a woman, why would you throw all your eggs in one basket? And why would you be faithful to a man that's not faithful to you 9 times out of 10? He not committed to you. I guarantee you he's single. So he would not hesitate to have sex with another girl. He would not hesitate to go on a date with another woman He would not hesitate to, interact with another woman. He's single, but you want to only date one guy at a time and be faithful to him, but meanwhile, he not faithful to you. So that's why you should date multiple men, because they date multiple women. Majority of men are dating multiple women. If he a single guy, he dating multiple women, or he talking to multiple women, or he at least dating one girl. It's one girl he getting some booty from. He ain't just sitting at home not getting nothing. He trying to get something, or he getting something. Somebody he getting something from, and it's not you. He still got others, around, and maybe he'll cut them off, after, y'all two get real close. He'll leave them other girls alone when y'all get real close. But until then, he dating other girls and seeking his options open. So make sure your options are open. You got to treat these guys the same way they treat you. This guy not going to hesitate to date multiple women, so you don't hesitate to date multiple men, okay? So that's number 2. So go out and have fun and do what you got to do. See what type of men you like, and may the best man win, okay? So that's number 2. So number 3. The third reason why you as a woman, you should date multiple men at a time, and you should not just throw all your eggs in one basket and only date one guy and be faithful to a guy that's not even your man, is you will always have a backup plan. So you always got a backup plan. When you date multiple men at a time, you got a backup plan, right? If Jamal say he don't want you no more, you still got Marcus. If Marcus don't want you no more, you still got Chris. If Chris don't want you no more, you still got John. If John don't want you no more, you still got, you know what I'm saying? So you don't really care. You not really worried. You not really stressed out. You are at peace, more so, because you can sleep at night knowing, hey, multiple guys want me. Hey, multiple men find me attractive. This is a race. These men are trying so hard to get my attention. I'm not even worried about losing a guy. A lot of women, you so scared, you so afraid to lose a man that you're willing to do anything for him to keep him, and that's a problem. When you date one guy at a time, you're willing to do anything to hold on to that one guy because you think that he's just the best you could do, or you think that he's just the only guy that wants you, when you didn't even see there's a whole bunch of guys that want you that's even better. But you just focus on this one guy and you really hurting yourself. So it's always easy for you to cut anybody off. Anybody can get it. And then you won't be reliant on a guy, you won't just settle and just let any man do anything. When you only talk to one man, a lot of times you're gonna let him get away with a lot of stuff because you afraid of starting over, or you afraid of being alone. A lot of y'all women, you afraid of being alone, right? You afraid of starting over. You afraid of being alone. You afraid of, losing out. You ain't gonna worry about that if you dating multiple men. If you dating multiple men, you not alone because you got all these other guys. If one guy don't text you back, go text another guy. This other guy, he'll text you back. So entertain him. Entertain the people that actually like you. Stop entertaining people that don't like you. Stop giving everything and cutting everybody off, because guess what? It's not fair to the other guys. You got other contenders. You got other men out here that want you. You got other men out here that can provide for you. You got other men out here that can do what you need that can do what you want, and you don't have to, settle for one guy that don't want to give you what you want, you know what I'm saying? And he not even your man. He don't deserve that. He not even yours. So you really just wasting your time. You really just playing yourself. You really just playing yourself, you know what I'm saying? And you just let this man walk all over you, mistreat you, call you out your name, disrespect you. Every time this man lie to you, you stay. Every time this man do something against you, you stay, because you focus on this one guy and he ain't even made things official with you yet. he ain't even put no title on you yet. He not even your man. When if you was dating multiple men, let that guy act up. Let him, let him, lie to you. You gonna say, I don't talk to liars. Bye. Cut off. I'm talking to other guys and they not lying to me. So it's easy to let anybody go. Oh, this man, he say he don't want to. This man say, he not looking for nothing serious. You can say, okay, I can cut you off because you're not looking for nothing serious. I'm not going to force you or beg you or try to chase you because I don't need you. I got other guys that want what I want. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not dating nobody, that you going to be trying to make this man choose you. You're going to be trying to make a man want you and trying to beg for his attention when he your only option. When one guy is your only option, a lot of times look at how he treats you. A lot of guys look at how they treat you. You're not his only option, so why are you making him your only option? You know what I'm saying? So it gives you backup plans, right? You're not reliant on one guy. All your feelings and emotions, you're not tripping. You don't worry. You don't care. You don't care. When you date multiple men or you going on different dates with multiple men, you hanging out, you flew out the country with this guy, you going out to eat with this guy, this guy, y'all going to, some event somewhere, so like, you just having fun seeing what's there for you. And then if one guy don't act up, you got other guys with other experiences that you are still, dating. So you not worried about one man that don't even care nothing about you, right? So that's number 3. So number 4, the fourth reason why you as a woman, why you should date multiple men at a time and stop throwing all your eggs in one basket and talking to one guy and settling is it raises your value. It raises your value, okay? When you date multiple men at a time, it actually raises your value. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? I'm going to tell you the psychology behind why you dating multiple men at a time actually makes you more valuable, okay? So I'm going to give an example, right? Here go another example. Let's just say a restaurant, okay? A restaurant. If nobody is at this restaurant, right? Let's say this restaurant right here. If you drive by this restaurant and ain't nobody there, what do you think about that restaurant? Wow, nobody must not be there. They food must not be all that good. Are they even in business? Nobody's there. Ain't nobody there, So if ain't nobody at that restaurant and obviously don't nobody think they food good or something about their restaurant, ain't nobody there, it's empty, you don't even know if they open or not, like, are you gonna go there? Or are you gonna think that, it's a cool place to get some food from? Or would you just pass it up and not even, pay it no mind? You probably pass it up because you like, ain't nobody there, But let's switch the scenario. The same restaurant. Let's say that restaurant got a whole bunch of people at it. Let's say it's a line wrapped around the building all the way down the street somewhere, wrapped around the corner somewhere, going to this restaurant. What would you say about that restaurant? Oh, this restaurant is popping. Oh, this must be really good food. Everybody here. You look at all them people waiting in line for that restaurant. Look at all those people lined up for that food. Everybody to be lined up, it gotta be good. How can food be that good for people to be lined up? Look at all those people. Wow. They food must be really, really good for those people to take time out of their day to sit in line or sit in traffic and be all the way down the street to wait in line to even get the food, to even put their order in to get the food. Wow. This must be a very a very popular place. This must be a very popping, place. This must be a really good restaurant, right? It's a really good restaurant. So, wouldn't that make you curious to want to see what's up with that restaurant too? If you got the whole city at this restaurant, wouldn't you be thinking, wow, I want to try it? Let me see what the hype is about. Let me see what everybody talking about. Let me see what's so good about this restaurant. It makes you curious. Why? Because of pre-selection. You see everybody else at this one restaurant, so it gotta be a really good restaurant if a lot of people want to eat at this restaurant, right? So if a lot of people want this one restaurant must be a very, very good restaurant, right? But if ain't nobody at that restaurant, it must not be good, So you see the psychology. When you see that it's a long line out there, it make you curious. You might even one day say, you know what, I'm gonna just wait in line. I don't even like to wait in lines, but I just want to see what the hype is about. So you might just wait in line like everybody else to even get the food one time, just to try it one time. Or, the lines might scare you, maybe you're not a line type of person. Maybe you say, that line way too long. It's not that serious for me. But I know it still make you curious to know, what does it taste like? If you never tried that restaurant before, you'll be so curious to know even though I don't want to stay in line, what does it taste like? Is it that good that everybody's so, crazy over it? Like, what's up, right? So that's the same way how you gotta be as a woman. You gotta be that restaurant. If you are a woman and don't nobody want you, why would I want you if don't nobody want you, right? Why would I want you? A restaurant. If don't nobody want to eat at this restaurant, why would I eat at this restaurant if don't nobody else want to eat at this restaurant? But you got to be that woman that, everybody want. Everybody wants you. Everybody got to have you. Everybody needs you. Everybody got to have you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes your value go up, because other men are going to be curious, like, what's up with her? All these other guys say she's so beautiful. All these other guys say how attractive she is, how funny she is, how smart she is, how talented she is. What's up with her? I want her. I gotta have her. That's the reason why, because you become valuable. When a lot of people want you, you're valuable. If don't nobody want you, you're not valuable, right? Ain't that how the dating market go? Ain't that how the dating scene go? If a lot of people find you attractive and want you and want to have sex with you, or just find you attractive or like you, whatever, you're popular, right? And you have a better chance of finding a mate. But if don't nobody want you, how slim are your chances of finding a mate if don't nobody want you, right? So you gotta be that woman that everybody want, okay? So do not limit yourself to one guy. You want to give guys a chance to see if you like them and if they like you. Give them a chance. You want to give guys a chance to see what's out there. Why would you limit yourself? You trying to find a husband, right? Ain't you trying to find a man? Ain't you trying to find a husband? Why are you talking to one guy at a time? You supposed to see what's out there. You trying to find a husband. See what's out there. Why are you just trying to see the first option? See what's out there so you can make a decision, right? So that's number 4. So number 5, the fifth and last and final reason why a woman should date multiple men at a time and not just date one guy at a time is it forces men to compete for your love. So since you are that hot restaurant that everybody lined up to eat at this restaurant, you got this long line out the door to eat at your restaurant, aka you got this long line of men out the door that are waiting in line, that want you so bad, that gotta have you, that's dying to have a date with you. They really want to just take you out. They really just want a conversation from you, you know, and stuff like that. Now that's going to make those guys that's waiting in line in competition to get you, because now you're the prize, right? When a whole bunch of guys want you and stuff like that, now you're the prize. Now all these guys, now that they know that other men want you, and guess what? This is when you tell men, yes, you're supposed to tell guys, when you are dating men and they ask you, hey, are you talking to other guys? This is what you tell them. Yes, I am dating and I am talking to other guys. Yes, I'm dating. You know, he says you talking to other guys. Yes, I'm dating. What does that mean? You say, yes, I'm exploring my options. Yes, I'm seeing what's out there. Yes, I'm taking my time getting to know different men to see what I like and what I don't like so I can make my decisions, right? That's what you're doing. You say, I'm hiring for a husband and I'm taking interviews, right? That's what you're doing. So, you know, hey, if he does not want to compete, then he gonna be like, oh, well, I can't compete. I don't want to talk to you. Well, that's a weak man. And you don't want to have no weak men in your life anyways, because he's too scared to compete with other guys, because he know that other guys is way better than him and he already disqualified himself. So if this guy already disqualified himself because he don't want to compete with other guys, he tell you, well, I don't want to compete with other guys. You talking to multiple men? I don't like that. I don't like women that talk to multiple men. I don't like women that make me compete. I'm not going to compete and chase you and try to, you know, outdo these other guys for your love. Then that's good. So he already disqualified himself because he already knew he couldn't come with it. So that's why he disqualified himself, because he knew he could not even, you know, compete with these guys. He know what's out there. He know the type of guys that's out there. He know he don't even stand a chance. So he said, let me just leave this girl alone because she's way out of my league. And this other guys is more qualified than me. And he's weak and he's insecure and he's jealous of other guys. So he don't even want to get his feelings hurt if you choose those other guys. So he just want to back out of everything. So that's why he don't want to compete with other guys, because he know he gonna lose against the other guys for your love. So he don't even want the rejection. So he rejected himself before you even reject him, right? So the strong survive. Only the strong survive. A real man, a tough guy, a real strong man, he gonna say, I'm not worried about any of those guys. A real dude, a real guy, a real man, a real dude, he gonna tell you straight up, hey, I ain't worried about them other men around you. I ain't worried about them other guys around you. I'm in my own lane. I'm focused on me and you. I'm focused on you. I ain't worried about no other guys, you know? A real man not even worried about other guys. First of all, how about that? If he a little bitty boy, what type of man looks at a woman and he's worried about other men? You know, why are you thinking about other guys? You know, if you're supposed to be talking to a woman, why are you even worried about or thinking about other men? You know, why are other men on your mind, sir? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be worried about this one woman, right? So he insecure. But, you know, if he a real man, he not going to be insecure. He not even going to be worried about no other men. He only worried about you because he like, hey, can't nobody else be me. I can only be me, and I'm going to show you why you should be with me. I'm going to prove to you why I'm better than these other guys. I'm in my own lane. I ain't worried about these other guys. I'm going to prove to you why you should be with me, period. You know, forget the other guys. He not even thinking about them, right? So if he a real man, then competition don't bother him. Competition don't bother real men, you know? Real men embrace competition because it's part of their masculinity. Part of a man's masculinity is competition, you know? Think about sports. Men love sports. What are sports? Competition. Men love competition, right? Don't men love sports? Men love competition. But some men are too weak to play, and they know that they cannot compete. So they just take themselves out the game altogether. But the real men that's on the field, the real men that's on the court, the real men that's actually playing out there, they the ones that love to compete, you know? So men like competing because it's part of their masculinity. You know, when they are better, when they're the best, when they're the strongest, when they're the fittest, that's what makes them feel the most masculine, right? And then when they win you over because you're the prize and you're the trophy and they won you over everybody else, that's what's going to fulfill his masculinity, right? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 5 reasons why you as a woman, why you should date multiple men at a time and not throw all your eggs in one basket. And I hope you enjoyed this video again. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification for me. And I'm out of here. So, till the next video.